After 70, life begins to teach you something that is easy to miss when you're younger. The things that truly matter are not always the things you spent your life chasing when you're younger. Life can be filled with work, responsibilities, financial goals, raising a family, solving problems, and trying to accomplish as much as possible. But somewhere along the way, your priorities can change. A peaceful morning can become more valuable than a busy schedule. Being able to walk comfortably can matter more than having expensive things. A good night's sleep can feel more important than staying up late, and having someone you can talk to can mean more than having hundreds of people around you after 70. These simple things are not small things. They can become some of the greatest parts of a healthy and fulfilling life today. We're looking at 7 things that can become more important after 70 than they were earlier in life. Before we get started, we'd love to get to know you. Tell us your age and the country you're watching from in the comments below. We truly enjoy seeing viewers from around the world, and your comment helps build a supportive community where everyone can learn together. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Here, we share reliable, easy-to-understand information to help older adults stay healthier, stronger, and more independent. If that sounds helpful, please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up and turn on notifications so you won't miss our future healthy aging videos. Let's begin with the first thing that becomes more important after 70, your strength and mobility. When you're younger, getting out of a chair, walking upstairs, carrying groceries, or moving around the house may feel completely automatic. You rarely stop to think about the strength behind these everyday movements, but with age, maintaining that strength can become one of the most valuable investments you make in your independent. Strength is not just about lifting weights. It can mean being able to stand up safely, walk confidently, maintain your balance, carry everyday items, and move through your home without constantly depending on someone else. That freedom matters because staying mobile means you can continue doing many of the things that make life enjoyable: visiting family, going for a walk, shopping, attending appointments, working in the garden, or simply moving around your home with confidence. After 70, protecting your strength is not about trying to become the person you were at 30. It is about preserving as much useful strength and movement as possible for the life you want to live today, and that makes strength and mobility one of the most important things to protect as you grow older. Number 1. Strength and mobility. The first thing that becomes more important after 70 is something many people take for granted when they are younger: strength and mobility. When you are 30 or 40, you may not think twice about getting up from a chair, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, walking across a large parking lot, or spending several hours on your feet. Your body simply does these things. But as the years pass, maintaining that ability becomes increasingly valuable. Strength is not only about lifting heavy objects or having large muscles. For an older adult, strength can mean being able to stand up safely, walk confidently, maintain balance, reach for something on a shelf, or move around the house without constantly needing assistance. And mobility gives you something even more important: freedom. The freedom to visit a friend, go shopping, attend an appointment, walk around your neighborhood, or simply move from one room to another comfortably. This is why staying active should become a priority after 70. You do not have to exercise like a younger person. Your activities should match your abilities and any advice you have received from your healthcare professional. Simple activities such as regular walking, gentle strengthening exercises, balance practice, stretching, gardening, or other enjoyable movement can help you stay physically engaged. But there is another important point: do not wait until you feel weak before you start paying attention to your strength. Prevention is much easier than trying to regain abilities after a long period of inactivity. Even small amounts of regular movement can be meaningful when they become part of your routine. And remember, the goal is not perfection. You may have days when you feel energetic and other days when you need to slow down. Listen to your body and make safety a priority. If an activity causes unusual pain, dizziness, chest discomfort, or significant shortness of breath, stop and seek appropriate medical advice. After 70, Protecting your mobility means protecting more than your muscles. It can help protect your independence, confidence, and ability to participate in the activities that make life enjoyable. And once you begin looking at strength this way, you realize something important: the things that seem ordinary when we are young can become some of the greatest privileges of growing older. But strength is only one part of healthy aging. There is another thing that becomes surprisingly valuable after 70, and many people do not give it enough attention. That is the quality of your sleep and your ability to recover. Number 2, sleep and recovery. The second thing that becomes more important after 70 is quality sleep and proper recovery. When you were younger, you may have been able to stay up late, wake up early, work all day, and simply push through the tiredness. But as we get older, recovery becomes much more important. Sleep is not wasted time. It is part of how your body and mind recharge for another day. A good night's sleep can leave you feeling more alert, more refreshed, and better prepared to handle your daily activities. On the other hand, regularly poor sleep can make everyday life feel much harder. You may wake up feeling tired, struggle to concentrate, feel less motivated to move, or become more irritable during the day. And sometimes older adults simply accept poor sleep as something that comes with aging. But persistent sleep problems should not automatically be dismissed as normal. Your sleep pattern can change with age, and some older adults may wake more often during the night or sleep more lightly. However, ongoing problems with falling asleep, staying asleep, or feeling rested deserve attention. Your evening routine can make a difference. Try to keep a regular sleep and wake schedule. Make your bedroom comfortable, quiet, and suitable for sleep. Limit stimulating activities close to bedtime, and give yourself time to relax before getting into bed. It is also worth paying attention to what happens during the day. Regular physical activity can support healthy sleep, while spending some time outdoors and maintaining a consistent daily routine can also help your body maintain a healthy sleep rhythm. And if you frequently wake up gasping, snore heavily, experience persistent insomnia, or remain extremely tired despite getting enough time in bed, talk with your healthcare professional. There may be an underlying issue that needs attention after 70. Rest should not be viewed as laziness. Rest is part of taking care of yourself. You have spent many years working, raising families, solving problems, and meeting responsibilities. There is nothing wrong with giving your body enough time to recover. And perhaps the most important lesson is this: you do not have to earn the right to rest. Your body needs recovery because you are human, not because you have failed to keep up with your younger self. But there is something else that can be just as valuable as good sleep: the people you share your life with after 70. Meaningful relationships and social connection can become more important than ever. Number 3, meaningful relationships and social connection. The third thing that becomes more important after 70 is meaningful connection with other people. When you are younger, life can be so busy that relationships sometimes get pushed into the background. Work demands your attention, children need you, bills need to be paid, and there is always something else that seems more urgent. But later in life, many people begin to see relationships differently. A phone call from someone you love can brighten your entire day. Having a friend to talk with, sharing a meal with family, attending a community activity, or simply sitting with someone you trust can bring a kind of comfort that money cannot buy. Social connection is not just about having a large number of people around you. It is about having people with whom you can be yourself, someone you can laugh with, someone who will listen when you have something on your mind, someone you can call when you need encouragement. And sometimes, 1 or 2 genuine relationships can mean more than a room full of acquaintances. This becomes especially important after major life changes: retirement, moving to a new place, losing old friends, or having family members become busy with their own lives can gradually reduce social contact. The danger is that isolation can become a habit without you realizing it. You may begin staying home more often, declining invitations, making fewer phone calls, and telling yourself that you prefer to be alone. There is nothing wrong with enjoying quiet time, but there is a difference between choosing solitude and becoming isolated. If you notice that your world is becoming smaller, Consider taking one small step: call an old friend, invite a family member for tea, join a community or faith-based activity. If that is meaningful to you, attend a senior group, volunteer, take a class, or simply spend more time around people who make you feel comfortable. You do not need to become extremely social. You simply need meaningful human connection. And remember, connection works both ways. Your presence may be valuable to someone else too. Someone might be waiting for your call, your advice, your laughter, or simply the comfort of knowing that you are there. After 70, relationships are not a luxury. They can become one of the most meaningful parts of a healthy and fulfilling life. But there is another area that deserves more attention. As the years go by, your health needs can change, and small changes should not always be ignored. That brings us to the fourth thing that becomes more important after 70: staying on top of your health and regularly reviewing what your body needs. Number 4, staying on top of your health. Plus number 5, good nutrition. The fourth thing that becomes more important after 70 is paying closer attention to your health. When you were younger, you might have ignored a small change in your body and continued with your day, but as you get older, being proactive becomes more valuable. Regular medical checkups can help you and your healthcare professional keep track of important changes and identify concerns early. This does not mean you should become worried about every little sensation. It means you should know your body well enough to recognize when something is different and worth discussing. Your blood pressure, vision, hearing, dental health, medications, vaccinations, and other routine health needs may deserve regular attention depending on your individual situation. Medication reviews can also be important. Many older adults take several medicines, and medications can change over time. Never stop or change a prescribed medication on your own. Instead, ask your healthcare professional whether your current medicines, doses, and combinations are still appropriate for you. The goal is not simply to treat problems when they appear. It is to stay informed about your health and make sensible decisions before small concerns become bigger ones. Now, the fifth thing that becomes more important after 70 is nutrition. Food is no longer just something that fills your stomach. It provides the building blocks your body needs to maintain strength, support your immune system, and keep you functioning well. As people age, appetite can sometimes decrease. You may feel full sooner, forget to eat, or become less interested in preparing meals. But eating too little or choosing mostly low-nutrient foods can make it harder to get the nutrients your body needs. Try to make your meals count. Include a variety of nutritious foods such as vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, eggs, fish, lean meats, or other protein-rich choices that fit your dietary needs. Protein deserves particular attention because maintaining adequate protein intake can support muscle health when combined with appropriate physical activity. Hydration matters to older adults may not always feel thirsty even when their bodies need fluids, so do not wait until you feel extremely thirsty before thinking about hydration. Of course, individual nutrition needs can vary, especially if you have a medical condition or have been given specific dietary instructions. The important lesson is simple: after 70, food should support the life you want to live. You are not eating simply to get through the day. You are giving your body the resources it needs to keep moving, thinking, recovering, and enjoying life. And while taking care of your physical health matters greatly, there is another part of healthy aging that deserves just as much attention: your emotional peace. Because after spending decades carrying responsibilities, learning how to protect your peace can become one of the most valuable things you give yourself. Number 6, emotional peace and mental well-being. The sixth thing that becomes more important after 70 is emotional peace. When you are younger, you may spend a great deal of energy trying to please everyone, solve every problem, prove yourself, or worry about what other people think. But with age comes perspective. You may begin to realize that not every argument needs your attention, not every criticism deserves a response, and not every problem is yours to solve. Protecting your peace does not mean becoming careless or selfish. It means learning to recognize what deserves your energy and what is not. After 70, your time and emotional energy are valuable, spend more of them on people and activities that bring meaning into your life. If certain relationships constantly leave you feeling exhausted, anxious, or unhappy, healthy boundaries may be necessary. You can care about someone without allowing every problem to consume you. You can say no without feeling guilty, and you can choose a quieter life without needing to explain yourself to everyone. Your mental well-being also deserves attention. Retirement, changes in family relationships, financial concerns, grief, loneliness, and changes in physical ability can all affect how a person feels. Some difficult emotions are a normal part of life, but persistent sadness, hopelessness, anxiety, or loss of interest in things you once enjoyed should not simply be dismissed as getting older. Talking with someone you trust can be a powerful first step. That person could be a family member, friend, counselor, doctor, or another professional who can provide appropriate support. And do not underestimate the value of small sources of joy: listening to music you love, spending time in nature, reading a good book, praying, or reflecting if that is meaningful to you, laughing with friends, working on a hobby, or simply enjoying a peaceful cup of tea in the morning. These moments may seem small, but they can give your days meaning. After 70, you do not need to fill every moment with productivity. Sometimes a successful day is simply one in which you felt peaceful, connected, grateful, and present. You have spent many years taking care of responsibilities. Now, it is also important to take care of the person carrying those responsibilities, you. And that brings us to the seventh and final thing, something that can change the way you look at aging altogether: your sense of purpose and your independence. Number 7, purpose, independence, and final message. The seventh thing that becomes more important after 70 is having a sense of purpose while protecting your independence. Purpose does not have to mean having a demanding career or chasing a major achievement at this stage of life. Purpose can be much simpler. It could be caring for a garden, helping a grandchild, teaching someone a skill, volunteering, staying involved in your community, creating something, learning something new, or simply being there for the people who matter to you. Purpose gives your days direction, and it reminds you that getting older does not mean becoming less valuable. Your experience, wisdom, stories, and perspective can still make a difference. Independence is equally important. Being independent does not mean refusing help. It means doing as much as you safely can for yourself while accepting support when you need it. There is no shame in asking for assistance. In fact, knowing when to ask for help can be a sign of wisdom. The goal is to preserve your ability to make decisions, move safely, manage your daily activities, and remain involved in the life around you for as long as possible. So, let's quickly remember the 7 things we discussed. First, strength and mobility, because being able to move gives you freedom. Second, quality sleep and recovery, because your body needs time to recharge. Third, meaningful relationships, because human connection can bring comfort, joy, and a sense of belonging. Fourth, staying on top of your health, because being proactive can help you make better decisions about your well-being. Fifth, good nutrition, because your body needs the right fuel to maintain strength and function. Sixth, emotional peace, because your time and energy deserve to be spent on what truly matters. And seventh, purpose and independence, because your later years can still have meaning, direction, and fulfillment. Growing older does not mean your best moments are behind you. Sometimes it simply means you begin to understand what the best moments were actually about: not having more things, not impressing more people, but having enough health to enjoy your day, people you can love and trust, peace in your heart, and the freedom to live according to what matters most to you. So, if you are over 70, or you love someone who is, remember this: do not measure your life only by what you can no longer do. Pay attention to what you can still build, enjoy, share, and appreciate. Every morning gives you another opportunity to take care of your body, protect your peace, connect with someone you love, and find meaning in the day ahead. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who may benefit from it, and subscribe to the channel for more practical healthy aging information. And before you leave, tell us in the comments which of these 7 things has become more important to you after 70. We would love to hear your experience. Thank you for spending this time with us. And remember, growing older is not simply about adding years to your life, it is about making those years count.